Good morning, my name is Jeff Martin. I'm a product specialist here at Acura of Manchester. I wanted to show you today how to turn off and adjust some of the safety features in your 2023, specifically this MDX Advance we're going to use as our test mule. And I'm going to hop in the car now and go over some of those features with you. Okay, now that we are back inside the vehicle, I'm going to show you I'm going to go through this menu of options. Over here, it's the driver safety features, and it looks like a little car with a circle around it. That's the first one I'm going to go through over here. So if you press this button, it's going to bring up a small menu on the driver's display, and you use the right-hand thumb wheel to scroll through which ones you want to adjust. And in this case, it's actually turned on and off. The adjustments are done through the infotainment system. So the first one you see is road departure mitigation. And you just press that same thumb wheel that you rolled out up and down, and that turns it off in this case. I always put everything back on because I want those features on. Next one you would find is blind spot information system. Turn it on and off right there, same as all the rest of them. And for point of reference, your blind spot indicators are going to be inboard of each of your driver and passenger mirrors on the vehicle. So right inside where you would look up to check and see if there's somebody in your way, you'll see the little light for the blind spot. And you roll down one more, you have low speed braking control. Same thing, press the button once, turn it off, press it again, turn it back on. And below that, which isn't visible from the top, you have the collision mitigation braking system. Same thing, just press the button once to press on the roller, and you can turn it off and on right from there. Now, besides these features, which you can get back to the main display from there, trip navigation, trip computer navigation, etc., etc. So from there, if you move one button in to your right, you will see the traction control. Now, this isn't just a press it on and off kind of thing. You actually have to tell the car you're making a conscious decision to do that and press it for more in a moment. Probably about a 1 second delay. So that turns your vehicle stability assist on and off. And the last one you see, the furthest inboard, most to the right, is the parking sensors. These are the little guys that beep at you as you get closer to something. There's two different tones. One indicates that you're getting close to something in the front, and another one indicates that you're getting closer in the rear. You'll know the difference when you hear them. If you're lucky, you never hear them. But that one is just a simple on and off. Press the button, and you'll see a green light here that tells you that it is on. At this point, we're going to move over to the infotainment system, and I'm going to show you how you can adjust some of the tones, how loud they are, and whether you want the tones at all. You can turn tones on or off and just have a visual indicator for certain things. So using the touchpad, you're going to flick it over to the left once, go over here to settings, and if you go down to vehicle, flick it up one time to roll down one page to driver assist system setup. Now within here you have forward collision warning distance, which you can set to long, normal, or short. At first I would probably leave everything in normal personally and just kind of see what you think of it and experiment. You can just hit the back button here on the touchpad. Now we're in the ACC forward vehicle detect beep. This is just a simple tone that the vehicle will give you when another vehicle goes out of range for the proximity cruise control. So if the other car accelerates way too fast and your car doesn't want to go speeding off into the sunset, it's going to give you a tone. You can turn that tone on or off from here. Also within here, we have the road departure mitigation setting, which is just simple, normal, wide, warning only. It changes how close it's going to keep everything. And you can keep it very narrow, where it's going to try and keep you centered as much as it can. Wide kind of gives you some room. The warning only is going to be, I believe, when you actually leave the road, which you probably want to have it let you know before you get to that point. So we'll go down into lane keeping assist suspend beep, which is just a simple tone that goes off when the lane keep assist is suspended. Lane keep assist can be suspended if you have basically not touched the wheel in a certain amount of time and it detects that you bounce off of the lines of the road too many times. Okay, so now we are in the second page. You click up to scroll down, go to blind spot information, and you will see you have audible and visual alert, or you have just visual alert. Visual alert is where you're just going to see the lights on. The audible and visual is obviously going to give you an audible and a visual alert, and you can change that there. This is actually the first time I've seen one come off the truck with both audible and visible activated. They usually just have the visible alert activated. And we can go back to the menu and you get driver attention monitor. And it has a tactile and an audible alert. The tactile alert is you're just going to feel a vibration in the steering wheel. The tactile and audible alert is you'll feel the vibration in the steering wheel and you'll get a little noise that's going to tell you wake up or pay attention to what you're doing. You'll also see a little teacup up on the driver's display between the speedometer and the tachometer. Right in the middle, kind of where you see the little car, you'll also see a teacup to tell you pay attention. That is how you adjust all of the safety features within the infotainment system. If you have any questions, feel free to come find me here at Acura, Manchester, Connecticut.